Have you ever thought about what life would be like without oxygen? No, I need oxygen to stay alive, right? It's something we completely take for granted, but what if, in a cosmic blink of an eye, it vanished? Today we're diving deep into a hypothetical doomsday scenario. 10 shocking things that would happen if Earth suddenly lost all its oxygen. So buckle up, because we're about to explore the terrifying, fascinating, and frankly mind-blowing consequences of an oxygenless Earth. Let's get started. First things first, let's address the lack of oxygen in the room. Without oxygen, our cells can't produce energy. It's like pulling the plug on a power grid. Everything shuts down. Within minutes, we'd feel the effects: shortness of breath, dizziness, confusion. Imagine the panic as billions gasp for air, only to find none. It's a grim picture, but a scientifically accurate one. And it wouldn't just be humans. Every animal that relies on oxygen would face the same fate: mass suffocation on a global scale. Now let's dive into something a little less intuitive. What happens to water in an oxygen-deprived world? Water is made up of 2 hydrogen atoms bonded to 1 oxygen atom, H2O. Remove the oxygen, and water would decompose into hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen in its pure form is highly flammable. Imagine every lake, river, and ocean transforming into a potential firebomb. Earth's surface, once dominated by vast oceans, would become a strange, alien landscape. Time to talk infrastructure. Concrete relies heavily on oxygen. Take away the oxygen and concrete starts to crumble. Buildings would collapse, bridges would buckle, roads would disintegrate. It would be chaos. Many metals, including iron, would weaken significantly without their protective oxide layers. Without them, metals become susceptible to rapid deterioration. Let's take a look up at the sky. Our atmosphere is responsible for scattering sunlight, giving the sky its blue hue. Oxygen plays a key role in this process. Without oxygen, the sky would turn a dull, almost black color, even during the day. Imagine looking up and seeing the blackness of space, even with the sun directly overhead. The absence of atmospheric oxygen would also affect how sound travels, making sounds muffled and distant. Now let's talk about the ozone layer, Earth's natural sunscreen. Without oxygen, the ozone layer would cease to exist, exposing Earth's surface to the full brunt of the sun's UV radiation. We're talking about sunburns within minutes, widespread damage to plant and animal life, and a significant increase in skin cancer rates. Remember the fire triangle: fuel, heat, and oxygen, the 3 essential ingredients for combustion? In an oxygen-free world, say goodbye to fire. Every single flame on Earth would be extinguished in an instant. Forest fires would cease, candles would sputter out, even your gas stove wouldn't light. Fire, a force that has shaped human civilization and our planet for millennia, would simply vanish. Fire is an essential tool for many human activities, from cooking to generating electricity. Let's get up close and personal with what would happen to our bodies in an oxygen-deprived world. Without oxygen, our cells wouldn't be able to produce ATP, leading to a rapid shutdown of vital organs, starting with the brain. Brain cells start to die within minutes, leading to loss of consciousness, coma, and eventually, brain death. Let's shift our focus to the plant kingdom. Plants need oxygen to respire, to break down sugars for energy. Without it, they'd essentially suffocate. Every green thing on Earth would wither and die. Imagine a world without the rustle of leaves, the scent of flowers, the vibrant green hues of forests and fields. It would be a desolate, barren landscape, stripped of the beauty and biodiversity that plants provide. Now, let's dive into the depths of our oceans. Marine animals rely on dissolved oxygen in the water to breathe. Without oxygen, the oceans would become a vast, silent graveyard. Fish would suffocate, coral reefs would bleach and die, and marine ecosystems would collapse entirely. Imagine the eerie silence of an ocean without the sounds of whales singing, dolphins clicking, or fish darting through coral reefs. Finally, let's talk about atmospheric pressure. Oxygen makes up about 21% of Earth's atmosphere. Remove that, and you're looking at a significant drop in atmospheric pressure. The air would become much thinner, making it difficult to breathe even if there were oxygen present. Imagine that same thin air everywhere on Earth. So, there you have it. 10 shocking things that would happen if Earth lost all its oxygen. It's a thought experiment, a glimpse into a hypothetical doomsday scenario. But it's also a stark reminder of just how precious and essential oxygen is to life as we know it. Thanks for watching. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content. See you next time.